Hey folks, welcome back to Indaba Africa. Today is the 8th of July, 2021. This is Chris in central Pennsylvania. An update on the Jacob Zuma situation. This from South Africa's Minister of Justice and Correctional Services, Ronald Lamola. He spoke to the press today about inmate number one, Jacob Zuma, the former president of South Africa, now incarcerated at the Estcourt Correctional Facility. Lamola says that Jacob Zuma will not receive any special treatment, that like every other prisoner in the facility, he too will wear orange overalls, that he'll have access to public phones, so no private mobiles for JZ, that he'll eat prison food like everybody else. He also commented that Zuma would be eligible for parole after just 4 months of a 15-month sentence. What's the point of a sentence if a person only serves a quarter of it? Having spoken with Jacob Zuma, Lamola says that Zuma is in good spirits and that he's isolated for 14 days as part of pandemic protocol in order to ensure that he is not infected. Lamola called for this being not a moment of celebration, saying it's not a moment of celebration, but one of restraint and a time to be human. The Estcourt Correctional Facility was opened back in 2019, so it's a very recent facility. 512 beds is the capacity, and it has a hospital built into it. Now, what I have to say about all of this is that my confidence in the minister whom I've habitually called the Minister of Injustice, Ronald Lamola, is not very high. This gentleman presides over a Ministry of Justice that prosecutes virtually no criminals and ensures virtually no one goes to jail except those not connected. What about cash in transit heist? What about farm murders? What about rural insecurity, state corruption, pilfering by the state? This Ministry of Justice is pathetic. Child molestation, physical abuse, and neglect cases take years to come. In the meantime, the victims of these crimes cannot receive psychological care because it might alter their testimony. Horrific what happens in the Ministry of Injustice in South Africa. So my trust in Lamola's comments that Jacob Zuma will get no special treatment are pretty low. Pretty low. Although I wouldn't be at all surprised to see Jay-Z wearing orange overalls just so he can fit in and he can play the martyr role. As far as food, I'm sure that he'll get special food because he has a special diet. As a near octogenarian, he needs a special diet. And access to public phones, you can bet your bottom dollar that somebody's already slipped Jay-Z a mobile phone. He's probably talking to the Guptas right now. Anyway, that's an update on the incarceration of former President Jacob Zuma at the Estcourt Correctional Facility based on feedback today from South Africa's Minister of Justice and Correctional Service, Ronald Lamola.